What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today, just in case you guys haven't heard, we got 12 new variants added to Infinite Warfare, and they are all craftable, which is really encouraging to see that they're all craftable and they didn't add them to the Quartermaster collection, but we're going to be going over all of those different weapons and what their weapon perks are today. Let's get into it. Alright guys, let's kick it right off with the assault rifles here, and first up we have the R3K Spearhead. This is a rare variant, and it comes with the weapon perks Stacked as well as Flak. Now Stack will reduce the time between bursts and increases recoil, so that's kind of nice to see that there's one that has a reduced burst delay, because burst delay is pretty high on the R3K, although that increased recoil might suck a little bit. And then we've got Flak, which increases your damage to score streaks, and it stacks with the ram servo. Moving on to the next assault rifle, we've got the Type 2 Atomic, and this is a nuclear variant of the Type 2, which is excellent to see. The more nuclear variants we get, the better. I'm hoping eventually we'll have a nuke variant for every single gun in the game. And for this one, obviously you get the nuclear weapon perk, which allows you to drop a nuke at 25 kills. And then we've got Lowrider, which reduces your hipfire spread when you're sliding. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we have any SMG variants that have been added, but let's move on to the LMGs, and the first one we'll notice here is the Mauler Grizzly, which is a rare variant, and this one has On Point as well as Creeper. On Point speeds up your aim down sight time, but you do sacrifice your hipfire accuracy with that. And then Creeper increases your movement speed while you're crouched. This one seems like a pretty solid variant, not so much for the crouching movement speed, I don't really care about that, but the ability to snap on target a little bit faster is definitely something I like the idea of. Moving on to the next one, we have the Titan Vial, which is actually a common variant, so you could probably go buy this for yourself very easily. And this one just has that Creeper weapon perk equipped, which again allows you to move faster while you're crouching. Moving on to the sniper rifles, the first one you'll notice here is the KBS Affliction, and this one has the Glacial weapon perk, which is a brand new one as far as I'm aware at least, and with this one, damage will temporarily slow down your target's movement speed, which is pretty interesting. So if you get a hit marker on a guy, it slows him down and allows you to pull out that pistol and finish him off, or get your second shot off. And then it has Lights Out, which increases your weapon melee speed. After that, we've got the EBR Bomber, and this one has Triad as well as Presence of Mind, and Triad makes it a charged 3-shot sniper burst, so kind of like the P06 from Black Ops 3. When you pull the trigger, it won't fire immediately, there'll be a little bit of a charge time, and then it will fire your really quick 3-round burst. And then Presence of Mind, we've seen before, this one allows you to hold breath for an infinite period of time. Moving on to the shotguns, first up we have the Banshee Slither. It's a common variant, and this one has that Lowrider weapon perk, which reduces your hipfire spread while sliding. Next, we have an epic variant of the DCM-8 called the Epitaph, and this one gives you focus fire as well as stability. And with focus fire, your hip spread is reduced with each shot that you fire, which is kind of backwards to what we normally see, which is really cool. And then stability just reduces recoil, which on shotguns actually increases your center speed. Finally, for shotguns, we got the Rack-9 Volatile. And with this one, you get Roll the Dice as well as Creeper. And Roll the Dice is you gain 1 random attachment when you spawn, and then Creeper will increase your movement speed while crouched. Getting into the handguns, we got a common variant of the EMC called the Heavyweight, and with this one you get that Lights Out weapon perk, which increases your weapon's melee speed. After that, we've got the Oni Amped, and this is a rare variant, and this one has On Point as well as Flak. So once again, On Point will increase your aim down sight speed, but it will decrease your hipfire accuracy. And then Flak will allow you to do more damage to score streaks, and it will stack with the ram servo. And finally, we've got the epic Hailstorm Thunder. And this one gives you Whirlwind as well as Focus. So Whirlwind is a fast cycling auto burst that increases your recoil. And then Focus, we've seen that before, it reduces your idle sway when you're aiming down sight. So there we have it. Those are the 12 new variants that we have available to us in Infinite Warfare. Keep in mind, all of them are craftable, which is excellent to see. And I'd like to know in the comments section below, which is the one that you want the most out of all of these new variants. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.